morning, good morning to you out there. This is the AM Club Live on MS24 and my name is the one and only Edma Ohima Lawe.
And my name is Godwin Namboh. No, we are not blind. We can see very clearly. It's just our future we are looking at this morning, and it's too bright, so we decided to wear, sunglasses and photochronic lenses.
But I actually do need this. Okay, guys, so I am debuting my new look on TV. So today I have the short hair, which is actually my signature.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Short hair any day.
Thank you. So this short hair is actually my signature look, but the fact that I don't like applying too much heat on my hair, so I had to wear like wigs to, protect my natural hair. So yeah, this is the short hair, and then I told you guys I was going to start wearing my glasses now because I needed to read. Since last time I couldn't even see security.
I also decided that I can't see, so I also wear this so you can't see my eyes on a Monday morning.
But guys, let me know how I look, okay? As I always say, let me know. The
comments are coming in already. Wow, Edma, you look amazing. Anyways, guys, welcome to a brand new week. It's the 15th of November, and you're welcome to the best morning show in town. This is the AM Club, and this is MX24 Studios called Silicon Square in East Legon.
Yes, new week, meaning new vibes, okay? And we have loads of fun, fearless, and factual content for you. And for the next 2 hours, we'll be keeping you entertained, inspired, and of course, informed. That's the most important part for me, the information.
The informed, no?
Yes, the information, because we are fun, fearless, and factual.
And now also in Komeshikaka.
Onana, fire, onana.
Guys, look out for Coffee Daily, where we recap the top most trending stories around the world in the last 24 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, Coffee Daily is proudly sponsored by these amazing guys. We call them Asili Coffee. Asili Coffee, made for every African.
Absolutely, and the big conversation comes up next with Lifestyle Daily, where we take a look at issues affecting your everyday living. And today we'll be having a great conversation about life after national service. This is a good topic.
Absolutely.
I love it. Life after national service. What do you do?
Yes, we'll be having a conversation with very young graduates who did amazingly well for themselves. And they'll be sharing their stories with us and what you should do after national service.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I did after national service.
What did you do?
I'll tell them when the conversation starts.
Okay.
And today being Monday, you know how we like to start the week. It's Motivation Monday, and on today's episode, the one and only Franklin Jan, the photographer, will be sharing his success story with us. You really don't want to miss that one.
Yes, and get ready for some live gospel performance on The Plug today. Remember, this is the AM Club, where you are a major part of the show. So do join us online if you're not at home, if you are at the office, or in your cars, on Okada, how do you say it?
Please don't sit on Okada, I beg you. You can't be, you're watching them.
In a trotro, in a taxi, in an Uber, on Okada, on an Okada. Hey, that's
on an Okada.
Okada.
On an Okada.
On an Okada.
There you go.
It's a tongue twister.
There you go.
On an Okada. Okay, so do make sure that you join us online at MX24GH. We are streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at MX24GH.
Absolutely. We're also very active on WhatsApp. I can see the messages coming in. Edma, you should check some of them out.
I know, I will. I definitely will.
The number is 0550331511. Our director, Gabby, will put it on the screen shortly. 0550... 331511. You can really hear 0550331511. Your comments, your voice notes, your video reactions to all the stories you cover here on the show today are welcome.
Okay, it's now time for, you already know, hashtag my daily dose of women. Like I always say, send us what inspires you, what keeps you motivated. Today is a Monday, so what keeps you going? You know, the end of the year is nearly approaching, so what has been keeping you motivated throughout the whole year? Let us know on our WhatsApp number at 0550-331-511, and we will air it right here on the AM Club.
Before we share the daily of film, you know, I decided that it's a Monday, it's November, Christmas is coming. I'm turning new ways, so I'm going to be sharing my daily dose of him every single day, meaning that I have to be diligent with my scripture. Speaking of diligence, my scripture today is Proverbs 22:29. There you have it behind us, and on your screen it says, the King James Version though says that, seest thou a man diligent in his ways, he shall stand before kings and not mean men
Do you see a man diligent and skillful in his business? He will stand before kings, and he will not stand before obscure men.
Or ordinary men.
Wow.
So, and I love how the Amplified puts it, because it's not just about your skills.
Yeah.
You can be very skillful, very talented in what you do, but you have to be diligent.
Yes.
That's how God brings you before men of authority, men of influence and all that. So
I love that.
That's my motivation for the week.
Yeah.
Diligence, really.
Thank you very much for that. But our daily dose of Vim for you this week, well, this Monday, let's start with some gospel. And we have Joe Metal, and he calls it Ye Buami.
I want you to say it.
Ye Obuami.
Say again. Ye
Obuami.
You're doing well. It's Ye Obuami.
Ye Obuami.
Yes.
Let's watch.
No makwego jile nengba mieli kabwa mo ajaba mieli kabwa mo je Yehowa ngo moni bo ngwen kashipo lengo e hang oshane moni bo oyele e wo wodoin na moni bo Israele e wo wodoin ni asang e won biko Yehovah, our boy, boy, while I used to say, boy, coming by, Kajabenami, Kashina no fair, my help comes from you, Jesus. Israel, Yehovah, our boy, while I say, coming by, Kajabenami, Yashina no fair, Corona Nyagbebo, Noko Nyagbebo,
And that was Joe Metal with Yi Obuami. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is still the AM Club Live on MS24, where we are home to fun, fearless, and of course factual content. And it's now time for Coffee Daily, where we recap the biggest trending stories in the last 24 hours. And Coffee Daily is proudly brought to you by Asili Coffee. Their coffee comes in innovative coffee bag that makes it easier to whip up that morning coffee at home or at work. Asili Coffee, made for every African. Now let's move on straight to the first trending story, and Godwin, as usual, is on standby.
Thank you very much, beautiful Edma. Let's get straight into it. And in our first story, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has been emphasizing on the importance of Ghana's membership in the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, also known as UNESCO. Speaking at the 75th anniversary celebration of the founding of UNESCO, President Akufo-Addo applauded 63 years of Ghana's cooperation with UNESCO. President Akufo-Addo also noted that UNESCO is arguably the outstanding global agency to have emerged out of the formation of the United Nations. He further added that UNESCO has helped shape many policies in Ghana's educational sector, including the recent National Teacher Policy, the Science, Technology and Innovation Policy, and the mainstreaming of biosphere conservation plans in the National Development Agenda.
Okay, now let's move on to a rather sad story. The headmaster in the Saboba drowning incident has been charged with manslaughter and will appear before court today in Tamale. This comes after the headmaster, Emmanuel Changer, sent 31 junior high school students to his farm on Friday. And on their return, one of the two boats they were traveling on capsized in the river. 22 students were able to swim across to safety, but 9 others perished in the water. Saboba District Police Commander ASP Shine Zoku said the head teacher turned himself in on Saturday morning. Oh, but there are tweets out there, and it's a rather sad story. I mean, I was reading an article of one of the mothers crying and saying that she didn't even know her child went to the farm. She'd never sent her child to the farm. I mean, what was her child doing at this rice farm? My question is, they have to cross a river to go to the farm, and the headmaster didn't think that, you know, maybe these students might not know how to swim in case anything happens. I mean, I can tell that this is not the first time he's doing this. Of course. Yeah, this is not the first time. If this had not happened, it would have been going on. Exactly. You know, exactly. And, oh, goodness. And it's really, really sad. I mean, I'm happy that 22 of the students were able to swim back. But I mean, the Oti River is a river, you know. So if you do not know how to swim, you will definitely die. As a matter of fact, it's really sad. May their soul rest in peace. Back and on a lighter note, I don't know if it's a lighter note. On a lighter note, I think that things like skills like swimming should be added to the curriculum of our students. Like at a very young age, I think every African should be taught how to swim. I definitely agree with you. I mean, it should be part of physical education in our school. And whether you like it or not, you need to learn how to swim. Well, let's see what you have been saying on social media, shall we? And if we may, Kennedy Chumesi at Kenny_Chum says, the headmaster in the Saboba drowning incident has been charged with manslaughter and will be put before court on Monday, November 15, 2021 in Tamale. Someone also says, at Cloud of Large says 9 students drowned on Friday after 2 canoes capsized on the river in Ghana. The victims were learners at the St. Charles Luanga Junior High School at Saboba in the northern region. The Ghana Police Service confirmed their demise to Shinwa on Saturday. At Kweku QH says that this thing that headmasters and teachers use students to do manual jobs should be stopped. This has been going on for years. It is true. Exactly. Actually, it is true. At Yao_Wilson says, Canoe got drowned after the boat on which they were crossing the Namboh River capsized. 9 out of the 10 missing bodies have since been retrieved by a search party. All 9 were buried at the riverbank. Wow. Police in the area have since commenced investigations into the matter. At Africa Education Watch, of course, says that Saboba must be the final lesson to teachers who use students, pupils for economic or personal services. It is a regrettable and irredeemable loss. We condole with the families, indeed. Now let's move on to some rather happy news. The Kolebu Teaching Hospital has successfully commenced a national cochlear implant program. A cochlear implant system helps to restore the sense of hearing for individuals with severe to profound sensory neural hearing loss. This makes the hospital the very first health facility in Ghana to conduct cochlear implant. Speaking at the launch of the program, the head of the new allied surgery, Dr. Kenneth Bedu, said patients with hearing impairment can now have a sigh of relief. Currently, the Kolebu Teaching Hospital has successfully begun cochlear implantations on 3 children who have hearing disorders, which is good news. And I know that recently they also started, they also did a successful kidney transplant, and they're looking forward to do liver transplants as well. So that's good. Like Kevoy was saying, big up for yourself, Kolebu Teaching Hospital. You're doing the Lord's work. Great. Exciting. Speaking of Kevoy, did he just walk in? Oh my God. He just walked in. Now let's turn our attention to some sports stories. Now Ghana scraped through to the African World Cup playoffs after beating South Africa 1-0 in Cape Coast to leapfrog their opponents at the top of Group G last night. Andre Dede Ayew scored the vital match winner after 33 minutes as Bafana suffered their first loss in the Group G at the worst time.
It's a massive game coming up between Ghana and South Africa, with the top spot in this section.
To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24. Or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
Hello?
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24. Or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
I'm just saying, I think it was a clear penalty. Yeah.
And you know how we're saying that unless the Dwarfs and Cape Coast help the Black Stars, because South Africa is no team to mess with.
Yeah, but I mean, we won. And do you know that it was Dede's 100th
Yes, so I was just going to say that.
Playing for the Black Stars.
He was honored after that match for making his 100th appearance for the Black Stars. He first played for the Black Stars in 2007.
Wow. I know, right? He was so young. I remember when he first played for the
He's
Black
done well.
Stars.
For me, it's his father. His father is going to be a proud father right now, looking at his son, achieve this.
Of course.
But
do you know what? There was also a tweet of this South African man. And, he was just going on about how, the South African team had to travel from South Africa to Ghana, which I think took like 6 hours. And then from 6 hours, they had to now travel to Cape Coast, which took like... 2
hours?
No, he said another 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
And
on Sunday?
Yeah, so apparently because of that, they were exhausted, and that also affected their performance on the pitch. But then I'm like, the Black Stars also traveled by road.
All the time. What are we talking about?
And they also travel, you know, all the time for matches. So at the end of the day, it's part of football. You know that you're going to be traveling. You know that it's going to be long distance. So you need to prepare your players for that. I don't think it's a good enough excuse.
So no-brainer. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Still in sports, Black Stars became the sixth team. Sixth team to reach the playoffs, joining DR Congo, Egypt, Mali, Morocco, and Senegal in the third and final qualifying round. Africa's 5 World Cup representatives at Qatar 2022 will be decided when the 2-leg playoffs take place in March. Like I rightly said, 5 teams representing Ghana, Africa. All right, still in sports, let's check out the Ghana Premier League match week 3, and Bibiani Gold Stars lost to Asante Kotoko in a 1-0 game. Dreams FC 3, Accra Lions 1, Legon Cities lost to Great Olympics in a 1-0 game. RTU 2, Wafa 0, Karela United 2, Birkum Chelsea 1, King Faisal 2, Ashanti Gold 0, 11 Wonders Mediama 0-0. Accra House of Oaks drew with Aduana Stars, still looking for their first win, and Bechem United 2, Elmina Sharks 0.
I just like how Kotoko has not lost a match yet. I'm just putting that out there. You know, they've done incredibly well. They've started the league pretty strong, and you know the ones who already have the hookup, they've lost. Anyways, let's move on.
I shall say no here and I say
oh, they be say oh shall see ye no really that's it. But let's move on to that tech stories. WhatsApp is set to get more flexible in its visibility feature. The new feature will allow WhatsApp users to display elements like their last seen to all contact except today, dear, except specific contact. Currently, the app allows you to make your last seen visible to everyone, contact, and nobody. However, this feature will allow you to choose a specific contact you don't want your last seen visible to. Per a report by WhatsApp Beta Info, the feature will be on WhatsApp Beta and later on the latest app stable version. Those on this beta app or beta version can find the new feature by navigating to the privacy settings and selecting the new My Contact Accept option.
Okay, number one, why? Anyways, may I have said that the breakthrough feature for WhatsApp will be if they are able to make sure that nobody sees you. And that's real privacy. Nobody should see when I'm online. I don't know if you agree with me, but sometimes you're online and people are just bombarding you, and maybe you're not in the mood to chat or you're doing something, but you're expected to respond because you're online. So if WhatsApp could do something about it, where you don't see that I'm online, I want my privacy, let me send a message to whoever I want to send it to. I think that would be a breakthrough feature, not this one.
To be honest, if I'm online and you message me and I don't reply. You can't hold me responsible for that. Maybe at that moment I'm busy, or maybe at that moment I'm chatting with somebody that I need to talk to
but
ASAP.
Not everybody will understand, and you know,
that's your problem.
I understand though, but I think that feature will be really great, so I don't have to explain myself to anybody. That's
I still don't have to explain. I mean, it's my phone, it's my data. If I don't reply, I don't reply.
Anywho, now let me quickly add that BECE starts today. A total number of 571,894 candidates will sit for this year's Basic Education Certificate examinations from today to Friday, November 19, 2021 at 2,158 centers nationwide. Head of Public Relations of the Ghana Education Service, Mrs. Cassandra Chum-Ampofo, in a statement, urged the candidates to eschew all forms of examination malpractices during the period. The statement further charged supervisors and invigilators to ensure strict adherence to COVID-19 protocols, and we wish them all the best.
You guys all the best.
Somewhere in 2004, I was writing BEC. 2004?
2004?
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Time flies.
I know, right? I'm not saying anything, by the way. And I like your haircut. Did I mention it? By the way, before we move on to MX Breaks, let me read some
comments coming in from our viewers.
Yes. So this person said, Lawe, When people call me by my last name, I'm like, where do you know me from? But this person said, Lawe, you're looking fresh and good. Well, thank you very much. And this person said, hey, the AM Club, we love the way you are doing it, and I love my gentleman outfit.
Thank you very much.
Oh, well, thank you very much for sending in your thoughts and comments. Do make sure that you send in and you tweet at us with the hashtag DAM Club on Twitter at MX24G8. But it's now time for us to deep dive into the world of entertainment and showbiz, and Kvoy is standing by. So stay tuned.
Wagwan, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? It's Monday morning, Zane, and it's a brand new week. Guess what, guys? You can go out and you can do everything that you set your mind to do this week. Zane, this is MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment inside the AM Club, and this morning is Motivational Morning. And I say good morning to my team.
Good morning.
Edma, there's something different about you.
Tell me what
Did you wear a different dress?
Yes, as usual.
I love this. I love this. Hairstyle.
Thank
It's
you.
nice,
Thank you.
You even look younger now.
Do I? I look
I
like
didn't
a
think
baby,
it was
right?
possible. I didn't think it was possible for you to do
But this is actually my signature look. By
This is
the
your
way.
signature look?
Yeah, so
Hey,
I was
get in
explaining to Godwin that this is my signature look, but I don't like having to apply too much heat on my natural hair, so I wear wigs to protect my hair.
Haven't you seen the No Kissing Baby video? This was the hair.
The what?
Oh!
No kissing, baby.
No touching, baby.
That's not even it.
She's
the video.
That's not
She's
even
the girl
it.
in the video.
That's not even the song, so I'm actually happy you got the song.
Hey, wait. Hey, no,
Hey,
my
somebody.
woman, my everything.
She's in that music video.
She's the lead in that video.
I'm gonna look.
Same hair. I think
Hey,
similar hair.
my
Same
woman.
hair.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
hey, everything.
Man to
No
man.
comments.
It's either I'm being naughty, but man to man, what does Edma look like this morning? Or who does Edma look like this morning? What comes to mind?
I don't know.
So it's just me.
It's just you.
Okay.
What is it? Tell me.
We'll talk.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kevoyb. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere at KEVOYB. Zine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the weekend is over and the weekends were for weddings. And in the past few weeks, we've seen a number of extravagant weddings. Listen, I didn't know extravagant weddings till I came to Africa. This weekend, a Ghanaian businessman, David Mensah, and his girlfriend, Justina, tied the knot in a grand wedding ceremony. Having taken over from Anita Sefa and her husband, Barima Ose Mensah, these two got their wedding ceremony trending all over social media. The lavish location, guest outfits, cars on display, and the money, ladies and gentlemen, that was being sprayed on the couple. Everything just oozed of wealth. And guess what? We have a short video, so let's see it.
Amen. Oh, amen. Amen.
Touching lights, giving us all the news that we want. No go like and I no go stop watching Zion. Zion Valley's TV. Zion Valley's.com. Watch them all on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, the baby, yeah. Nene kwa chiri chiri ti so kwa diye. All the ceremony but it's an SMNT, yeah. Every no more kick us on Monty, I say, I face I and I try and say, and nobody but that in the entertainment.
Every one of you, goodbye, goodbye.
Yeah. How about Antimo?
I am Ken Paluta.
Yeah, Brantia. Stay, yeah. No, who say they be out, shall we stay?
Hello?
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch.
And I pray. Baba God no make a shit. I see what you do for me, and I know he built for me. Kawabu in my dream money. The time for a man put to me. I see what you do for me, and I know he built for me. Kawabu in my dream money. The time for a man put to me. Yabadi and I'm in Yamadi. Kawasam Nami Kamasam. Yabadi and I'm in Yamadi.
To the excitement on our social media.
Yeah, Obi did brand me pounds to me bogus, yeah. I can't on can nobody go hell or so. My tongue was say God no be man. I come with me on my man. My trying to real. Yeah. My tongue was say God no be man. I come with me on my man. My trying to real. Yeah.
Lavish things, eh? Lavish things on TV. Why are? Big up yourself, yeah. Mensa.
That's Kempinski wedding that MS24 talked about. This is lavish wedding.
Yeah.
Kempinski wedding story.
Yeah, the story.
Forget.
Lavish cars and all these things.
Hey.
Get in there.
Ghanaian business millionaire. Okay.
Hey. All
Well,
right.
congratulations to both couples. I hope that God bless the union.
Man. Big up on yourself.
Oh, why?
Ladies and gentlemen, back in September, Sefa released Fever, an Amapiano Afrobeats fusion song featuring Sarkodie and DJ Tira from South Africa. And now the official music video is out. The video was said to have been shot across 3 cities. Rich. The part of the video everyone is currently talking about is Sefa seductively dancing and whining by Sarkodie, who is comfortably sitting. I know he has a cigar. He has a cigar in his eye. I know. Sefa is signed to DB Black's Avenue Music and has a number of popular songs, including Player, Sugar, and Cause His Love He Choke. Now let's check out the new music video. Let's see it.
Your timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless, and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 or stay up to date.
At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame, you are officially a member of the AM
Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kofi Mole gave an outstanding performance on Tim Westwood's show, a notable freestyling platform hosted by a renowned hip-hop DJ headquartered in London. Mole delivered bars after bars while riding on various instrumentals, demonstrating his versatility and talent in the rap game. And, hey, we're full of video today. Let's go and see the video.
Capital Extra. Tonight we're repping for Ghana. Going in with Kofi Mole. Let's get it.
Westwood.
At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame, you are officially a member of the AM
Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
I want to see.
Got into it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I want to go into it.
He actually did. He actually
Producer
did.
next time.
And you know he did it on different beats as well. So yeah, he was good.
Let me put it out there that Saturday was the first to go on Team Westwood. Let me just put it out there. Let's continue.
Let's go. Yvonne Nelson celebrated her 36th birthday in grand style over the weekend. Last year, she gifted herself a master's degree in international relations and diplomacy from the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration's GIMPA. But this year, she went the enjoyment route. What do you mean? Now, this year, she spent her day on a yacht in Dubai, and she shared her experience on social media. Of course, we have a video, so let's check it out. Let's check it out.
There's no energy. I'm just running. Sweet white wine. 'Cause there's no energy.
Kwame, you are officially a member of the AM
Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun.
She was doing an interview before I went in.
Oh, okay.
And then we took photos and everything. Oh, she's very talented.
Okay.
But I always hear that she's one of those lavish celebrities type of thing. Yeah.
She's what?
One of those lavish celebrities. Like she has an island. She has, but she's been doing well. Basically.
Oh yeah, she's doing well for herself.
Doing well.
Yeah, absolutely.
No comment.
Big up yourself, yeah, Yvonne Nelson. Happy birthday. You know what I mean? And for today's Monday Motivational Zine, I brought a video for you guys. long time. So now, this is a song called Stronger by Agent Sasko. Zine?
Hey, Agent Sasko. Let go.
Yeah, man, let's see it.
In October.
Kwame, you are officially a member of the AM
Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
This song says, because that's in my way, because the hurdles teach me to jump.
Wow.
And if everything was smooth every day, we would know we could overcome.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
that is so cool.
If it don't kill you, it's going to make you strong.
That's some great motivation.
Amazing.
For me, it's how the guy looks very Ghanaian. The farm and the plantain he's cutting, everything is just so Kumasi for me.
That's a Ghanaian guy. That's a Ghanaian guy.
Typical. Yeah. Anyways, well, our Ghana word for you today, I was telling Edma I was going to give you a Ghana word today. It's Ohiyefel.
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 I know you're going to tell somebody that today. Ohiyefel.
What does that mean? What is it?
You're beautiful.
Hey, tell me again. Say it one more time.
Ohiyefel.
Ohiyefel.
Wow.
Thank you. I'm learning.
You got it.
You see, I learned something. I learned some Mafeo.
Mafeo. That's what you are learning. You are learning those things.
Right? So that you can be using on these Ghanaian pretty girls.
Kelboy. I say Mafeo.
Get it there.
Anyways. All right, Kelboy.
Anyway, guys.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself. All right, guys. That's it for MX Break Silent Entertainment. My name is Kelboy B. Enjoy the week. Little more. Big up yourself.
Thank you so much, Kavoy, for that. But that's about it for Coffee Daily, proudly sponsored by Asidi Coffee, made with coffee beans from plantations right here in Ghana. This particular brand is the steep coffee that has your coffee in pouches, ensuring a quick, easy, and comfortable preparation of your cups of morning coffees. Asidi Coffee, made for every African.
And up next is Lifestyle Daily, our second segment of the show. And we'll have an interesting conversation on life after national service. In the meantime, enjoy another gospel music, Blinded by Your Grace by the one and only Storm Z. Kwame Eugene, you are officially a member of the AM Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame Eugene, you are officially a member of the AM Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame Eugene, you are officially a member of the AM Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame Eugene, you are officially a member of the AM Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame, you are officially a member of the AM Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame, you are officially a member of the AM Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November.
Creating the largest continental market the world has ever seen. On the Single African Market program, we will show you how products, services, capital and people will be crossing barriers as the continent and its citizens embrace a single market in a sustainable manner for growth and development to meet targeted UN development goals.
Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Get the latest update on all opportunities from the Continent's Trade House. Know the success stories and how challenges are being addressed. Africa is ready to trade among itself and the world, so are the people. The Single African Market is the voice of businesses that trumpets the vision of Africa everywhere in association with the Government of Ghana, International Chamber of Commerce, Business for Peace Foundation, GIZ, UNECA, and UNDP.
The Single African Market, this Monday at 8 p.m. on MX24.
It's been a great first year, from the engaging shows that are now part of your daily routine.
This homecoming era has never been this fascinating.
Now it's time we took things up a notch. To the excitement on our social media timelines. Join us in celebrating 13 months of giving you fun, fearless and factual content.
I love it.
As we unveil a new bouquet of shows, amazing events, and incredible giveaways. Stay tuned over the next couple weeks as we turn things up. Scan your DVB T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24. Or stay up to date with us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. MX at 1.3. Let there be fun. Celebrating 13 months of fun, fearless and factual content.
On Opposing Views, we talk about the issues that sharply divide opinion, regardless of the discomfort.
Abortion is a no-no. As a human being, you must take responsibility for all your actions and inactions. Your misjudgment shouldn't be enough grounds to take a life.
No. I disagree with you because look, if you do not legalize it, people will go to court protest anyway, who might end up not just kill the baby, but the mother as well.
Why should I waste my time, join a long queue under the hot sun to vote for a political party, knowing very well that nothing would be achieved at the end of the day?
Something will be achieved.
It's your civic responsibility to turn out to vote.
Governments need to cater to every graduate, diversify the economy, invest in other sectors.
But the government cannot do it all. That is why we need the youth to take up the mantle and set up their own businesses. That is how we will create economic viability.
We take your views, that of the experts, and even attempts to find common ground. Join me, Marie-France Fojo, every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are still live on MX24 with the AM Club. But let me just remind you that the 5th edition of one of Africa's largest beauty events is here. Makeup Ghana, in partnership with First Choice Hair and Beauty Salon, presents the African Makeup and Beauty Fair, slated for Wednesday 17th and Thursday 18th of November 2021 at the Accra International Conference Center. And guess what? Admission is absolutely free. The Pan-African Beauty Festival is themed Transforming the Beauty Industry 5 years on, and it's bringing together beauty brands and businesses as well as food vendors from all corners of the continent. To be an exhibitor now, call 055-255-5555 now and register. Do not miss out. But it's now time for Lifestyle Daily, and as we said, today we're going to be talking about life after national service. But have you ever asked yourself what becomes of you after national service, or what to do next after rendering your service to the nation? Well, life after national service can be a struggle, especially when you live in a country like Ghana, where unemployment is a huge problem, unless, of course, you have a job waiting for you. There are usually 4 options after national service. It's either you are getting retained where you did your service, or you already have a job waiting for you. In the absence of the first 2 options, you have to go out and search for a job, which could take months or even years considering the high unemployment rate. And the last option is to venture into entrepreneurship. Everyone has a different story to tell when it comes to life after NSS. And today we want to highlight it all, including best practices during and after national service to secure a better future. And Godwin Namboh is standing by with 3 amazing, talented, intelligent young individuals for this conversation. So do make sure that you stay tuned. And Godwin, over to you.
Thank you very much, Edma. Edma, did you do your national service in Ghana?
No, please, I did not. But I've heard stories, and I had the chance to also be around
friends who did national service here?
Not friends, but young adults who did national service at the company that I was working with when I first moved to Ghana.
I see. Anyways, let's get into the discussion. We'll have that conversation later. Now, before we get into it, remember you were a major part of the show. How did life treat you after national service? Were you able to secure a job right after your service? Please send your experiences and reactions to our discussion line or to our WhatsApp number. And it's 0550-331-511, 0550-331-511, or tweet at us at MX24GH with the hashtag the AM Club. Now, joining us this morning for this conversation, I have a beautiful young lady. She goes by Kanitat Sharif. She's a national service personnel, entrepreneur, and YouTuber. I also have Richmond Chris Coker, is a technical program manager. And joining us via Zoom is Nanama Ijari. She is an entrepreneur. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to our studios. Richard. Anyway, so let's get into the conversation. And of course, they say ladies first, but I'll start with you, Richmond, because you have completed your national service, so that we can have the conversation even deeper. Could you briefly share with us your experience before, during, and a little bit of after?
All right, thank you very much for your question. So I like the fact that you really wanted to know before national service. So I studied computer science, University of Ghana, Legon. And before service, I've been stressed out in school. I'm not ready for 8 to 5. For me, before service, I wanted to be a TA. I chose TA for 3 reasons. 1, I knew they're not going to retain me. So I know I have 12 months to figure things out. 2, I wanted to study. I wanted to rest. And I wanted to figure things out. I wanted to plan my life within that 1 year. I was not ready for 9 to 5. So that was before national service. I knew what I wanted. So knowing that, starting national service, I know I'm not going to be retained. I have no false hopes, like people going to EcoBank with the hope of I'll be retained. So I started knowing that, see, you have 12 months to fix your life. And with that, that's when I started reading about jobs, what can I do, what do I have, and all that kind of things. So now during national service, like I said, so as a TA, I took advantage of the opportunity to be with my lecturer, to study, research, and now improving my skills, learning about the job market. One thing I feel we don't know is we don't put in the work or the time to know about what it takes to get a job after school. So let me give an example of my field. Computer science has evolved so much, right? Even the field of tech and everything. The way our parents applied for job has changed. You go, those days you just walk in, drop your CV. Things have changed. Right now you apply online and there are CVs, there are softwares that track or pick up CVs. So you have to know certain things to do, what kind of keywords to put in your CV. So I started researching, how can I do that? So within that spirit, I started preparing for after national service. So after national service, snap.
Wait, so you've told us about before and during national service. We'll ask you after national service. Let me go to Nanama Ijari, who is on Zoom. Nanama, you have also completed your national service, I believe?
Yes, please.
Right, so could you also share with us briefly, before national service, what were you doing and how was your experience as a national service personnel?
Okay, so before national service, personally, I didn't have any hopes of, I didn't really have any company in mind that I wanted to work with. I was just there waiting for an opportunity. So I had a friend and then he was like, okay, I'm doing my service at the airport. So would you want to also do your service at the airport? I'm like, okay, cool. That's a great opportunity. So I just went for that. So before national service, I really didn't have any expectations. I just knew I had to do service, but I didn't have any expectations. And then during national service, airport was a place. I don't know, but it was something else.
Were you not fortunate?
I didn't really enjoy.
Oh.
You said?
I know my time, people would have killed to be at the airport. Trust me. So why are you saying this?
That's what people think. That's what people think. But then when you get into it, those working in the offices, they were doing 9 to 5. So that's a little bit easy. But then those working with aviation, that's a different aspect altogether. That's very stressful. And you have to do night shifts and then day shifts and those things. It was very, very stressful. For a service personnel, it was too much work.
Okay, Kaditat, Kanita, I beg your pardon. You are still a national service personnel. Oh, well, looking at her like, tell us how it's going for you.
Okay, so for me, I'm doing my national service with Ashesi University. Ashesi has a program called the AVI, that's the Ashesi Venture Incubator, for Ashesi alumni who are passionate about business or have their businesses or want to start businesses. So this is a one-year program for you to do your national service while running your business. So basically, you're being paid to run your business. So we are provided with mentorship, coaching, and exposed to grant opportunities and all of that. So far, so good. It's very interesting to be working on my business as national service. It's very interesting. I love the experience so far.
The way Richmond was looking at me, I think we both agree that being at Ashesi as a national service personnel is comfort. I mean, trust me, I don't think, is it challenging for you?
So far, it's not challenging, honestly. The only challenge is running the business, because that's like the job. But aside that, everything is like, I'm comfortable. Yeah.
You weren't sent to go and buy plantain, so you don't know how it feels. But to you, Richmond, now you're telling us about after national service. Where did you do your service again?
University of Ghana, Computer Science Department.
You also did this in your department?
Yeah.
Were you looking forward to being retained?
No, that's why I chose it, because I know TA, there's no retainment. So I know I have 12 months to figure things out. Like I said, I was not ready for 9 to 5 stress. Yeah, so I knew I was not going to break.
So what's the plan for you after service?
So after service was like, okay, either school or work.
Okay.
So that was when I was preparing for both. So school, because I'll be helping my lecturer as a research assistant. By God's grace, we came out with a research paper. So it's still an advantage, right? And by God's grace, I still got a job after national service. So it's 2 wins. But like I said, it was that period where I'm like, okay, I've wasted 4 years in school. I have to now make it up within the 1 year. That's what my lecturer told me. National service, you have 1 year to make things up. A lot of us don't know that. Like I said, I like what Nanama said, people are rushing to the airport and all those places for money. For me, it's not about money. Because I know 559 is fine. But the GMP's airport, if you hear 1,005, you want to go.
Absolutely.
But you are not going to be retained. And you might think.
But you never know. Some people get retained.
That's hopes. I don't want to rely on hopes. I know that, okay, I'm leaving and we have to have an exit strategy. So I began with the end in mind. So that put me on my toes to study and research on how to get a job. I got a job. We finished service in August. July. I got a job in September. By God's grace. And for me, even the job I got, it was more let's say it was, I don't know how to put it, but I was willing to give out my services for free. After I was interviewed and I didn't do well, I failed the interview. But I'm like, please, for me, I don't want a gap in my CV.
Right.
Right after school, I want to start
You want to do something, yeah.
Yeah, so I was honest with them, I'm very good. I know I'm a very good person. I'm very hardworking. I'm smart and everything. But if I go back, what am I going to do? I'm not going to start job again. So I told you can give me the opportunity. I don't mind being paid or not. And that's when they're able to do that. So I got in. They're like, no pay. I'm like, that's fine. My friends used to laugh at me that I'm employed. I'm not employed. So I've been just using. So I'm like, that's fine. There's all my CV. If I show it to you, will you ask, were you?
Yeah, exactly. Let me quickly ask Nanama.
Yeah.
Nanama. Hello, Nana. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, you are still in your service, so I wouldn't know how you're going to answer this. But do you think? Okay, I understand Nanama is back on the line. Hello, Nanama.
Hi.
Yes, Nana. Again, where did you do your service and what did you study?
I do my service at the Ghana Airport Company.
Yes, Ghana Airport.
I studied political science.
Political science. Okay, do you think the national service is a 1-year mandatory civic responsibility for every graduate who is above 18 years old? Do you think that the national service really equips young people for the labor market?
No.
Why do you say so?
No, because I believe that what they should do is they should place you in your field. If you did agriculture in school, you should be able to work with an agricultural company so that you learn But then you tend to, like, I did political science. I got placed into the airport. I don't know what I learned from there that is in relation with what I want to do, or is in relation with my career goals, or is in relation with the course I studied.
So ideally, where would you have loved to be posted, to have been posted?
The ministries.
The ministries.
Or, yes, or the parliament, or somewhere.
But largely, Nanama, the idea of national service is also not just because of what you study. It is said that it is to equip you with labor skills. So not necessarily what you studied in school, but also to learn human relationship, teamwork, just to equip you for wherever you decide that you're going to go after your service. Don't you think this is reasonable?
It is. In that aspect, it is.
Okay, so back to you gentlemen in the studio. And because of what Nanama said, this is something that people question a lot. Young people say, but why am I being posted to a pharmacy? Why am I being posted to this place? I'm a young person. I've completed school. I'm doing my national service like Kanitat. What do I need to know from your perspective, from your experience? What do I need to know to prepare myself after national service?
All right, thank you. So for me, is what do you want? I think I'm a Catholic, right? So today's gospel reading was when Jesus was passing and the blind man. God is asking you, God can see you are blind. And you're asking, what do you want me to do for you? I think it doesn't make sense, right? Seeing God all-knowing and asking you, what do you want? I think that's the first point we missed out, most of us. We don't know what we want. I have a friend, I'm sure she's watching right now, Ophelia. After she went to do service at Vodafone, right, as I think personal assistant and everything, but she was not passionate about that field. She wanted to go into tech, right? So she knew that, but she was still studying and giving her best at national service. They retained her at Vodafone, but she said no. Right, the offer was great. We are talking about 6K plus after service, but she said no. And she went for an internship that was paying 500 cedis in a tech company because she knew what she wanted. 5 months down the line, she got a better job, and doing way good right now. So if it is someone who do not know what you want, then you have missed the point. You'd have gone, she's like, my mom is so pissed, how can you leave 6K offer another benefit?
To go take up a 500 internship. Speaking of which, sorry to catch you because of time. Speaking of which, so what are the available options for people after national service? Like you said, internship is one of them. So people who do not get jobs, Kanitat, are you looking to be, you can't be retained at...
Oh no, I'm working on my business.
Oh, so you're working on your own, so entrepreneurship.
Yes.
So that's one available alternative for anyone who is doing their national service now. So we have internship with, any chosen company, you have entrepreneurship. What other options are there for these young ones coming?
Personal growth and learning. Let's be real.
Personal growth, put food on your table.
No.
But I understand you, yes, please.
We are not learning. That's the truth. Somebody can come to me, you want a job. What do you want? Anything. You need to know what you want. You need to start learning a skill. Start learning something online. You'll be amazed our generation offers a lot of opportunities. Now, people are called influencers and making money. For me, I think we are in the best generation ever. There are a lot of opportunities. Ask yourself, what can you offer, and start from there, right? So there are so many opportunities. You have to research and know what you want.
Okay. Nanama, you are an entrepreneur. Kanitat, you are an entrepreneur. You are still doing your service. Nanama is done. What advice would you give to anybody? How do I start with entrepreneurship if that is the only means I have after national service? Okay, I understand Nanama is not with us. Kanitat, how are you doing your service and also handling your own business?
Okay, for me, I'll say I'm thankful to Ashesi University for this incubator program.
Right.
So it's a venture incubator. You're basically incubating your business, giving you the opportunities, workshops and all that. But I'll say you should start from you, as he said. Know what you want. If you are going into entrepreneurship, you don't have to venture into something you're not passionate about or something you have no interest in. If you just have the money in mind, I'm sorry, you're not going to survive. You have to learn. As I said, you have to keep learning. There's YouTube there. There are so many free online courses you can learn from. There are mentors there. You can reach out to people through social media. As he said, now we're in a free, really cool generation. You can just shoot someone an email to look up to somebody as a mentor and learn online, and yeah, that's a good starting point.
Okay, so this question goes to the two of you. What best practices would you advise any NSS personnel now to start inculcating as they prepare for the job market, for their future? What best practices whilst they're working, whilst they're doing their national service? What should they know? What should they do?
So for me, one of my friends, I'm really proud of him.
You have many stories. I like that.
I told him, I mean, when I was in my former company, I was like a team lead. So national service people came and were working together. When he came, I told him, please, even though this is a private company, don't say you want to be retained. So start learning. And by your 6th month, start throwing in applications. When you ask people, how many job applications have you set out? Like 2, 3. Like, for me, I used to send like 50 a month. Wow. And that one, I got 3 people calling me back. So if you are sending 3, I'm sorry.
That's difficult.
Yeah, we have to be real with people. I told him, send out applications. He did that. He finished service in August. September, he got 2 job offers. He had to choose one.
Wow.
So for me, I feel when you get people to show you what you are doing, you'll be fine. I also have a business. I mean, I'm an entrepreneur on the side. Like, my startup is called Gain X Lab. So like gain experience, gain exposure. I want to give that people that kind of Ashesi feel where right from first year in school, you're preparing for the job market. So by the time you are done, service doesn't even matter where you do. Even if it's a farm, as a farm, by the time you are done, you can do something.
You can do something with it. Yeah. Nanama, welcome back on the line with us. So tell us, your time, how much were you taking for national service? I remember I was taking less than 300 Ghana cedis. Oh, goodness.
Okay, I was taking 1,001.
What? At the airport?
Yes.
You see why we all want to be at the airport. Nanama.
But it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
It's not worth the money?
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. The work you do is not worth it.
I don't think anybody posted to somewhere in Saboba farming would agree with you. But how did you 1,001, I'm going to ask you how you managed your money. Maybe I should be sharing my experience of how I managed less than 300 Ghana cedis in Cape Coast, Ghana Education Service. But how did you manage your 1,001, by the way?
Okay, so fortunately for me, we had a bus. So I wasn't really spending a lot on transport. And then for food at the airport is expensive unless you want to go outside to get food. And then you don't even have enough time to even go out for lunch to get the cheaper one. So you'd have to like buy from there, which is like 20 cedis, 25, 30 cedis. So imagine you spend like 25 cedis a day. So what I did was I was cooking. So I would pack lunch from the house and then I would join the bus, or my boss would pick me up at my junction or something. So for transport and feeding, I wasn't spending much on that. So I could save. I could save. I mean, aside basic expenses, I could really save. It was good. But I would say it still wasn't worth it.
Okay, Nanama, I don't you did your TA, so you went. I want somebody who was outside Accra, someone who doesn't live in Accra and was sent outside Accra to ask them how they managed their money. So I'm wondering how much or how anybody posted outside Accra is managing their 559. But perhaps we can venture, some advice for these people and say, like Nanama said, when it comes to feeding, it would be advisable to cook or prepare something from home and not eat 3 square meals or, eat morning, afternoon, evening. Perhaps you can have breakfast and then, around 3 or 4 p.m. What am I even advising? You guys should tell me. What would you advise anybody who is getting 559? How much were you taking? 559. How much were you? So transportation, and where did you live?
I was on campus.
So you're living on campus. Were you paying for rent?
Yeah, I paid for it.
Okay, so you're paying rent from your 559?
No, I was not paying rent from. I mean, like for hostel, I go like funds to pay for it before I start.
Actually, I like the way you people are enjoying national service. It doesn't look like it's so difficult anymore.
It is, but I mean, the 559 looks. You have to learn to save, and I started like working on weekends. I I mean, teaching kids to make extra money. Yeah, so I did that. I mean, I wanted TA because of my time, so I was using my time to make extra money. Yeah.
Okay, I'm aware that the National Service Secretariat, together with the YEA, are planning some innovative programs for young people to help solve the unemployment rate we have in the country. I also know that the NSS has different projects. They have farms, they have this Nungwa pig farm, they have this Dowenya farm. But if you had the right or you had the ability, if you could change anything about the national service we have in this country, what would it be?
I think the lady should go first.
Can you touch?
Well, I'll say they should. I'll talk for the entrepreneurship people. I think the government should come up with something like an incubator or a workshop or a program, a one-year program for people who are interested in business. Because it's not everybody who would like to do a normal corporate job. To equip these people, give them workshops, expose them to grants, how to pitch their businesses and all that. And that's going to build more entrepreneurs in Ghana and sustainable businesses in the long run.
Wait, there should be an incubator program before national service?
No, during national service.
During national service.
So that's what I'm actually doing now. So I'm running my business as national service. I don't know if you get the idea.
Wow.
So I'm actually working.
Perhaps you should explain a little bit further so that we grab it.
So the whole thing is I'm working on my business for national service.
Right.
So to national service, I'm working with Ashesi University. I'm working under the Ashesi Entrepreneurship Center.
Beautiful.
So Ashesi has the venture incubator for their alumni who are interested in business, who have businesses they want to run. So we have workshops. People come in, talk to us, and we work on that for our business. So currently, I'm working on my hybrid business model. That is making a business profitable, but also doing good at the same time. That's what the whole thing is about. So if the government is able to partner with other universities to come up with such programs, so I'm being paid actually, and it's actually a good pay. So I don't really have to think about financial stress because you're provided with workspaces where you could go if you don't want to work from home. So you're comfortable and you're working on your business to help Ghana in the long run.
Ashesi has built a prototype we need to follow. Like you're saying, what do you have to say about that? Which one?
Yeah, so I'll say it's similar for people who still want to go into jobs. I mean, not everybody's an entrepreneur. I tell people, some of us, we are great employees. And the CEO of Apple is an employee of Apple. He's not a founder. So I tell people, me, I'm a great employee. So I'll just stick to it and how can I grow as an employee? So I think there should be workshops in our direction as well. Like I said, career accelerator programs where people know, like I said, I did for my national service friend, like right from month 6, you are sending applications.
Nice.
So that by the 12 months, you know that, after school, you are in and you are out.
Yeah,
that's it.
Okay. Let me read some few comments, please. 2 or 3 from our WhatsApp line. We'll take some few comments from Nanama as well, and then we'll wrap up the conversation. This one says, hi, good morning. National service, a.k.a. national suffering. The allowance is woefully inadequate, and it puts lots of stress on graduates. How do you expect 21st century youth to live with 559 Ghana cedis for a month with all these taxes? I feel like it's a waste of time. Okay. This one says, well, after my national service, I sat home for 7 months and I got posted by Ghana Education Service. For the 7th month, I was engaged with vacation classes for SHS students, so I kind of didn't feel the heat that much. That's a very good one, where you can take up some social work in your, you can teach even students in your community for free. Maybe their parents will give you some 50 Ghana, 100 Ghana cedis to cushion yourself. This one says, life after national service is a mess. It took me 4 years before I could find a suitable job for myself. 4 years, that's a long time. This is Charles from Akimoda. Hello, AM Club. Good morning. My name is Albi from Tadi. Man, you guys look amazing this morning. Thank you. Right after national service, I started my bakery. Oh, Bacon GH. I know this person on Instagram. And it's been amazing so far, even though it's been quite a tough journey. I'm grateful to God I started it. My motivation today is growth is a journey that often looks like absolutely nothing is happening, but there is grace in the unknown, so keep going. What a way to finish our comment on WhatsApp. Nanama, let me take your last words before we go.
Okay, so I would say that I think the government should put in some plans whereby they create some form of competition. So before service is done, probably they should allow the companies to maybe you get 5 people or 2 people or 3 people from your company who you can push into like other vacancy opportunities in that year. So when they are done with service, they can apply, and then the supervisor in that particular company can push the person or recommend the person to another company if they are not retaining.
Or maybe mandatory retainership for companies. At least every company should take 2 people after their national service. But anyways,
yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your submissions and thank you for being part of this conversation. We are glad to have had you. Kanitat Sharif is a YouTuber, national service personnel, an entrepreneur. Richmond Goka is also an entrepreneur, and Nanama Ejari is also an entrepreneur. We hope you've taken something from this conversation. If you're a national service personnel and you're still watching the AM Club live on MX24 TV, up next we have Motivation Monday. Stay tuned.
At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame, you are officially a member of the AM
Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame, you are officially a member of the AM Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame, you are officially a member of the AM Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame, you are officially a member of the AM Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24. For more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame Eugene. You are officially a member of the AM
Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame Eugene. You are officially a member of the AM
Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVB, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November. At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October. For Motivation Monday, today's hashtag, and unfortunately our guest today, who was supposed to be Franklin Jan Jr., couldn't make it because he had a little incident getting to the studio. But we have somebody else in the studio, our very one and only Kovai B, and today we're going to just have a conversation amongst ourselves, between myself, Godwin, and Kovai, about what motivates us and what we're also doing out there. So I'm also going to talk about You Global, which is my NGO, and what we have planned for the upcoming week. Okay, but gentlemen, welcome on the AM Club.
Good morning. I feel like a guest.
Yeah. I know, right? No, because I am actually going to interview you guys now. So, So, Kavoy, welcome on the AM Club.
Thank you, please.
You're welcome. Godwin, welcome on the AM Club as well. So today is Motivation Monday, today's hashtag. So we're going to talk about what motivates us and as an individual. And you do a lot of things. You do a lot of things as well, Kavoy. But I just want to start with you, Kavoy. Okay, so what motivates you to keep going? I mean, you moved all the way from Jamaica to Ghana, and that something must have motivated you, and not only you're a risk taker for pulling that move, because moving from a country to another continent altogether that you do not know anybody is a huge risk, but you pulled it off and you're still here, you're working, you're enjoying yourself. But what motivated you to make that move?
You know, Edma, when you look at things and you realize that, okay, you have 2 children, you are very young, you still have time, then you realize that you have that capacity to take a risk. You understand? Because then what I usually do, what motivates me a lot is the end. So I start with the end in mind. So whatever is in between, it doesn't matter. See? So when I really look at a place like Ghana and I realize that, okay, it's a bigger market that's very similar to Jamaica, it means that if I can make it in Jamaica, I can make it in Ghana.
Absolutely.
And I really believe that. So I decided, you know what? I'm 27. I was 27 at the time when I decided to make the move. If it doesn't work out, I try something else.
Exactly. Exactly. And what about you, Godwin?
I think for me, I am moved by the knowledge of a higher purpose, knowing. Asking myself the question of why am I here? Really, what am I doing here? Why was I born into the family I was born to? Why do I have the connections and the contacts I have? What is it that is expected of me on this planet? And also knowing very well that I have limited time. That there's a few years to come, I may not be here again. May not be here again.
Touch wood.
Touch wood, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I mean like 70, 80 years from now if Christ tarries. So what am I leaving behind? What am I going to leave behind for people who are kind of going to come after me? So basically, I think that's what keeps me going, making sure that I empty myself on the earth before I leave. Okay, totally.
I like our background, but I want to share I don't actually want to share mine, to be honest.
Because I want to hear your motivation, please.
Okay, so what motivates me? I think it's slightly a bit similar to you as well. I think I just want to leave a legacy. I just want to make an impact. I do ask myself a lot of questions, you know, why are human beings on the earth? What is our purpose? What are we supposed to achieve? And, you know, and sometimes I feel like, okay, do you know what? These are the abilities or the gifts that God has, you know, put into me as a human being. So why not use it to eventually share or achieve a greater purpose? I'm a risk taker. I love to take risks, and I love to venture into sectors or into things that I have no idea about, and then eventually I push myself and I learn. Like, I get people asking me, why TV? And I'm like, you know what, I'm not a journalist. You know, I literally got into TV by chance, you know, and I tried my possible best to better my craft and better myself, and here I am today on the AM Club on MX24.
It's amazing. It's amazing because the question I want to ask both of you, which I probably will answer, is why you chose to do what you're doing now. What is the reason? There are many things on this earth we can
we can be doing.
Why are you doing TV and You Global and the stuff you're doing, and why, Keboy, you're doing acting and presenting and doing all that?
Well, you know, I think it found me. I was doing cricket. In sixth form. I was doing cricket, but I was very indisciplined. So the coach. So when I used to go to cricket training, I used to chat a lot. So I like to tell jokes and I like to, you know,
I can
just
tell
fool
you
around.
that type.
I like to fool around because I was a class clown. You understand? I wasn't a fine guy all this time. I just became a fine guy the other day. So so I was a class clown. So I used to chat a lot, and I remember one time I was chatting with one of the guys on the team, and the ball hit him in his cheeks. And if you know cricket balls,
it's like they're hard rock.
Very hard. So the coach looked at me and he said, "You don't come back to my training." And I said, "You know what? I'll go join drama. I'm gonna join drama club and see what is up." And I was at the back hiding all this time, hiding. And one day the lady, the director, she sent me for an audition. And they liked my smile because it was like a photo type of. And they were like, oh yeah, let's work with this guy. I was working on it, and then the lady who saw me, who was directing, she saw me and she was like, "Oh, we like you for a movie. We're going to put you in a film." And like 3 months later, I was in a film.
Wow, and that was it.
And that was that.
That was it. What about you, Godwin?
I've always wanted to do this. Funnily enough, I've always wanted to do this. Well, it started with me wanting to be a pastor for some reason. As a kid, I said that.
I know, right? You look it as well. But I think you still will be in the future.
I have a feeling I might be, not necessarily owning a church, but I probably will be, you know. So that moved to wanting to be an actor in high school. I didn't know what I wanted to do, honestly, from that time, apart from being a pastor. And then I was like, I love acting. I love stories. I love, you know, I didn't join the drama club. And then after high school, I wondered what else I'm going to do with my life. And I said, maybe I should go study theater arts. Maybe in university. Maybe I will understand why I have this feeling. So I get there, and some few years after, I understand why I chose that path. And quick question for you guys again. Ultimately,
I didn't answer that question.
Yes, you didn't. Sorry.
Okay, so when it comes to me, so I always love sports, and I always wanted to do something that has to do with sports. But eventually, when I moved from France to the UK, I had to stop because what sports I was doing, I didn't have the facility around my area, so I had to stop. And then growing up, I always loved Asian history. So I really wanted to be an Egyptologist growing up, or an archaeologist or something like that. Trust me, I was so passionate about Asian history that I really wanted to venture into that. But then my mom was like, what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do that? So I feel like with me, growing up, I wanted to be a lot of things. And because I had so much love for sports as well, I did my first year of uni, I actually did sports science. And then my grandma looked at me, she was like, so if you ever want to move to Ghana, what are you going to do with a sports science degree? Work for the Black Stars? And I was like, so she was like, you know, I should venture into something that is more global. So I was like, okay, cool. So I ventured into oil and gas, you know. So even the whole oil and gas industry wasn't something that I initially liked or I wanted to do ever in my life, but it's just something that I researched online. I was like, you know what, I think I like that. I like business. I like that the fact that it's challenging, it's very male dominated, you know, and I like to show off, you know, that, you know, I know what I'm about. So I went for it. I did the degree, and the rest is history. And then I decided to move to Ghana because it got to a point, I think when I was in the UK, I wouldn't say I was depressed, but
Gabby will kill us.
I know, right? I needed a change of environment. Yeah. And then I was like, you know what, let me just move to Ghana because I feel like Ghana is my home, is my country. And I moved here, I got a job first and then moved to Ghana because I didn't want to move to Ghana and then look for a job just in case I don't find any and I had to go back. So yeah, after I did that, yeah, now I'm here, I'm on TV. It was an opportunity that I took.
Ultimately, 1 minute, ultimately, what do you want to be known for?
What do I want to be known for? Me.
You.
For you.
Yeah.
I think I want to be known for impacting people's lives, doing things that maybe some people couldn't do. I want to be known as, okay, Edma or Himalawa did this and she changed people's lives doing whatever she was doing. But yeah, anyways.
And I think for me, I want to be known as the guy who was a great servant of God, who was the best father, the world's favorite husband,
But how are people going to know that?
You will find out. World's favorite husband, and ultimately a good citizen, really.
Yeah.
A good citizen.
Really, I just want to spread joy to people.
Yeah, exactly.
I really just want to be kind. I like to be kind. I like when people are kind to me.
Yeah.
And I like when I'm kind to myself.
Yeah.
Anyways, there you have it, Edma.
Well, there you have it, guys. We just shared what motivated us and how we even ended up on TV.
I love the pictures behind
I
us.
know, right?
I don't know where they're getting these pictures from.
It's amazing. I love it as well. But anyways, guys, this is it for today's hashtag. I hope we motivated you. But do send in your thoughts and comments on today's motivation. Let us know what motivates you on our WhatsApp number at 0550-331-511. But it's now time for the plug, and I'm so excited because we're going to be having a performance. And I love performances, but this one is a gospel performance, okay? And I've heard the guy's voice. Guys, you do not want to miss it. Do stay with us.
Hey, Abrantia, Aketesia, Ibi Family, Charlie, MX24. My baby, must say, baby, about them people that do Mumma and bad.
Hey guys, this is your girl, Bishasha.
This is the best MC, best hype man in Ghana 2020. I beg you, success, the highest MC. Keep watching MX24.
It is fun, it is fearless, it is factual.
On Opposing Views, we talk about the issues that sharply divide opinion, regardless of the discomfort.
Abortion is a no-no. As a human being, you must take responsibility for all your actions and inactions. Your misjudgment shouldn't be enough grounds to take a life.
No. I disagree with you because look, if you do not legalize it, people will go to quack doctors anyway who might end up not just kill the baby, but the mother as well.
Why should I waste my time, join a long queue under the hot sun to vote for a political party, knowing very well that nothing would be achieved at the end of the day?
Something will be achieved. It's your civic responsibility to turn out to vote.
Governments need to cater to every graduate, diversify the economy, invest in other sectors.
But the government cannot do it all. That is why we need the youth to take up the mantle and set up their own businesses. That is how we will create economic viability.
We take your views, that'll be aspects, and even attempts to find common ground. Join me, Marie-France Fojo, every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m.
At MX24, this was how we brought you fun in October.
Kwame, you are officially a member of the AM
Club.
Oh, thank you.
Tune in for daily dose of exciting content.
I used to be the kid that sang everywhere.
Congratulations, Joseph! Joseph! Remember to scan your DVD, T2 compatible TV or multi-TV decoder to MX24 for more fun content this month of November.
Across Africa, nations are beginning to trade among themselves like never before. creating the largest continental market the world has ever seen. On the Single African Market Program, we will show you how products, services, capital and people will be crossing barriers as the continent and its citizens embrace a single market in a sustainable manner for growth and development to meet targeted UN development goals.
Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Get the latest update on all opportunities from the Continent's Trade House. Know the success stories and how challenges are being addressed. Africa is ready to trade among itself and the world, so are the people. The Single African Market is the voice of businesses that trumpets the vision of Africa everywhere in association with the Government of Ghana, International Chamber of Commerce, Business for Peace Foundation, GIZ, UNECA, and UNDP.
The Single African Market, this Monday at 8 p.m. on MX24.
Yes, guys, it's your girl, Miss Drew, your hostess with the mostest. I'll see you in the next moment.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call,
say cheese, take a picture. Shaka post, make a see, take a picture.
and I like boy.
Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I have a sip. Shake your
Wagwan! There. Question. Should a man make a woman wait 90 days for sex? Nah man, I can't even wait 3 days. Yeah man, men should have more dignity and more respect for themselves. I mean 90 days might be a stretch, but it's not a bad idea. Maybe a month. What do you think?
I don't think I am. I have a fetish for this thing doesn't mean I am.
It's actually interesting that we had 2 guys saying that no.
No, yeah, it's very, it blows my mind. Eh?
Even in the Bible, it's a sin, so you have to swallow it for it to be good. Wow!
Watch X Game every Friday night at 10 p.m. to catch all the excitement right here on MX24.
Hey, Abrantia, Aketesia, Ibi Family, Charlie, MX24. My baby, must say, baby, about them people that do Mama and bad.
Hey guys, this is your girl, Sasha.
This is the best MC, best hype man in Ghana 2020. I beg you, success, the highest MC. Keep watching MX24.
It is fun, it is fearless, it is factual.
Meson, ni besibia, meson.
as I behold your presence. Your spirit gives me rest all the days of my life, my defense and my salvation, and I will trust in you forever. The hope that I cling to every day. You are God, beginning to the end. You are God, the source of my strength, and I will sing of your truth and your love and your majesty. I'll say you've been there for me. You are the rock on which I place my trust, Redeemer of my past and present wrongs. And I know you are my refuge, you are my strength, you are my ever-present help, renewer of my strength and all of my days. You are God, beginning to the end. You are God, the source of my strength, and I will sing of your truth and your love and your majesty. I'll say you've been there for me. You are God, my light in the dark. You are God, the only sovereign God, the lifter of my head. You're God, and I'll sing of your majesty. You are holy, you are pure, you are everything to me, the ancient one.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is where I expect the crowd to go, woo!
I'm telling you, that was absolutely amazing. But like I said, I got a chance to hear him sing before he came in studio. So I knew what he was about to do. And oh, I have shivers all over me, but that was amazing.
Let's introduce him. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a session. That was some good session.
Absolutely.
And we have in studio Kingsley Namboh.
Thank you for having me.
You're absolutely welcome.
My goodness, what a voice.
I'm telling you.
Anyways, you're still watching the AM Club right here on MX24 TV, coming to you live from our MX24 studios here in East Legon, Accra. And this is the plug, and Kingsley is the guy giving us our soul's food this morning. And we want to have a little conversation with him. You know how we do it on the plug, shining the light on personalities, doing amazing stuff. And being Monday, we're starting it right, and we have this gospel artist here with us. Kingsley, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, but before we start the conversation with Kingsley, I want to ask you, what is your favorite gospel song ever?
Oh my goodness. I don't think I have one.
Okay, at least two.
I don't have one. Two?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, so Fragile Hearts, I don't know why. I love that song, Yolanda Adams.
Yeah.
It's very simple. It speaks to me.
Yeah.
And then Jonathan McReynolds is one of my favorite people.
Yes.
Mali Music is one of my favorite people. Now Maverick City is one of my favorite
people.
It's okay.
So I can go on. Kingsley, back to you. Back to you, Kingsley. So, what was the question you asked Kingsley again?
No, I said he's welcome to the AM Club. And he's now an official member.
Yes,
Thank
you
for
are.
having me.
Okay, so my question to you is, how long have you been singing?
I've been singing, I think, for as long as I can remember. But seriously or professionally, I've been singing for about 12 years.
Okay, but then why gospel music?
Okay, so Gospel is what most resonates with me.
Okay.
I gave my life to Christ in secondary school first year.
Wow.
I went to Adesado College.
Okay.
And in
this school in the
first year-
building.
I know, yeah. And in first year, I gave my life to Christ. I had a whole Holy Ghost moment.
Yeah.
Broke down and cried.
Wow,
basically.
that's amazing.
Yeah. So after that, I decided that if I'm going to continue singing, I would sing gospel music. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, and you have the voice for it anyway.
Absolutely. Everybody has a different experience with Christ. How's your journey been?
My journey has been a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still going on. So growing up, I went to Richard School.
Mm-hmm.
After Richard School, I went to a disco, like I said. After disco, I went to Central University College. After that, I had an experience.
Okay.
So I've had like a very long battle with chronic illness and chronic pain. So that is part of my motivation for doing what I do.
That's amazing.
I've been going through chronic pain for about 6.5 years now.
Wow.
Yes. And so that's part of my motivation and part of what drives me to do what I do.
That's amazing, because today, funny enough, is Motivation Monday.
Monday,
So I was actually going to ask you what motivates you
Yeah.
to do what you do, but you just answered that.
Yeah.
Okay, but then what do we have in store? What do you have in store for us when it comes to your music? Because I definitely want to hear more of it.
So we're currently working on some other tracks. So
Okay.
before the end of the year or early next year,
Mhm.
you should hear something, definitely.
Oh.
I'm also a vocal coach as well.
Oh, you're a vocal coach?
Yes.
So this is your own song, the one
Yes,
you just
this is
sang?
mine.
Please, he needs help
Please,
with his
I
vocals.
can help you. I believe everybody can sing.
You do?
Yes.
The man says the same thing every time.
Everybody, anybody can sing.
Are you
once
sure?
taught, yes, once taught the right way. You can.
Don't give me motivational.
Okay, so
speaker hope.
there are some people who are naturally born with the talent, and there are some
Yes,
people who
definitely.
can learn.
Please,
to
I was
sing.
born with the talent
No,
to
no,
sing.
no,
I was born with the talent to sing. Why are you like this? Anyway, so Kingsley, if we want to reach you, if we want to listen to your music, where do we get you?
Okay, so you can find my music on all streaming platforms or anywhere you buy music, Spotify, Apple Music, and Deezer. You can find me on YouTube at
Okay.
Kingsley Ampofo.
Okay.
You can find me on Facebook, Kingsley Ampofo. On Instagram, Kingsley_Ampofo.
Okay.
On Twitter, King_Unhinged.
Okay.
That's the only one that's
Okay.
different. So.
All right. Anyways, you have another performance for us, I believe,
Definitely.
with our very nice gentleman Nathan here.
But
Okay.
Before that, we have to say thank you.
Yes.
You have to say thank you to everybody. Then you leave us with their performance. Now, I would like to say...
Did I say Nathan? Is it Nathan or Nathaniel?
Same thing. Eh?
No, it's not the same. It's
Nathan is
Nathaniel.
different from Nathaniel. I thought Nathan was a short form of Nathaniel.
No.
It's not?
No.
Prophet Nathan. Okay. My pastor is watching. I'm sorry, sir. Guys, thank you so much for being part of the show.
Yes.
Oh, wow. What a way to start the
I
week.
know, I know.
Exciting
I'm
run.
gingered.
I am too. They all come ginger. Now we who say. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to all our guests who have been. Oh goodness, what's happening to me? Who have been on the show?
The
Of course,
Holy
Kevoy. It is the Holy Spirit. Kevoy, thank you so much, as always, Coffee Daily. Also, thank you to my guest on Lifestyle Daily. I spoke with Kanitat Sharif, as well as Richmond Goka and Naname Jari. We discussed life as a national service.
Yes.
And on Motivation Monday, myself, Edma Lawer, and Kevoy spoke a little bit about our lives and what keeps us going. And on the plug, we'd like to say a big thank you to Kingsley Ampofo and Nathaniel here, who are going to treat you with some very good music
Absolutely.
for the rest of your day.
Yes.
My name is Godwin Namboh, at Godwin Namboh on all social media platforms.
And my name is Edma Ohima Lawe at Edma Lawe, EDMALAWE on all social media platforms. But I just also want to remind you that if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, please do head to YouTube and subscribe to our channel at MX24GH. And we are leaving you with this fantastic performance. Enjoy.
Kingsley, take us away.
Don't know how, but you did it. You made a way. Standing here, not knowing how we'll get through this test. Holding on to faith you know best. Nothing can catch you by surprise. You've got this figured out, and you're watching us now. When it looks as if we can't win, Lord, you wrap us in your arms and step in. Everything we need you supply. You've got this figured out, and you're watching us. Oh, you made a way when our backs were against the wall and it looked as if it was over. You made a way, and we're standing here only because you move mountains. You cause walls to fall with your power, yeah. You perform miracles. There is nothing that's impossible. And we're standing here only because you move mountains. You cause walls to fall with your power. You perform miracles. There is nothing that's impossible. And we're standing here only because you made. And we're standing here only because you made a way. Hey. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that